What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it look like WNBA Gatekeepers do not have faith in Caitlin Clark, new team. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm here to tell you guys, a lot of people been in the comments section talking about WNBA veterans, and more importantly, all of the ones that has been hating on Caitlin Clark, including people of the media. Now, we know Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever put together a well-orchestrated free agency like no other. I've been dubbing this thing the Avengers, bro. This is by far the best team Caitlin Clark have ever played on. Some people might even say this is one of the best teams ever orchestrated in WNBA history. What Kelly Kroskoff and Amber Cox just did should be documented in a docu-series, bro. I mean, they silently, strategically put together the best recipe to beat any team ever, bro. Like, look at this roster. Look at how much better they was compared to last year, dog. I mean, this is sensational what they have been able to do. I just gotta keep it real. Like, can we look at this? Look at what they've been able to do in less than a year. They did all of this in less than a year. I mean, the whole starting lineup has changed. My goodness. Now, Christy Wallace, I made a video earlier. I don't think she's going to be there. Now, Alyssa Smith, we already know she's gone. She up out of there. She going straight down to Texas. But look at this lineup, man. You got none other than Dewana Barner, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston, bro. Aaliyah Boston, bro. Somebody said haters going to hate CeCe so bad. Haters call Caitlin Clark, laughing my butt off. But they said no one wanted to play with Caitlin. Yes, they did. And your boy John Liquidator got all the receipts. One thing about me, man, I'm going to keep all of the receipts because I'm telling you right now, they're pretty quiet. They're quiet. Why is they so quiet right now? Why come we don't hear Natalie Esquire? Why come we don't hear Cheryl Swoosh? Or are they? Because what Kelly Kroskoff just did was remarkable. Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever is the best team in the W right now. I don't care what nobody says. Look at all the tangible moving pieces in this thing. They only need a bench now, pretty much. They just need depth pieces. Because their starting five could go up against anybody in the league at any day of the week. Now, with all that being said, your boy John Liquidator got some receipts. Yours truly, Cheryl Swoosh. Y'all know me, man. We got to watch this thing because they're not keeping this same energy. Where is this energy at y'all had at the beginning that y'all ain't got now? Let's have a replay, bro.
When we're talking about dominating with Caitlin Clark, what would those numbers have? What was the numbers?
It would have been a scoring number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Because of high clip, shooting it.
Right.
We'd have been like,
That's what she did.
That's
You
what I
consider
was-
20
that's
points
what I
per
was saying
game.
when you said
So
it.
you don't consider 20 points per game.
So if her stats, when we're saying she won't do this in the W, she averaged 31.6, 7.4 rebounds, 9 assists. Right? Did anyone expect her to do that in WNBA?
Those three? No.
Right? So she didn't do that.
No.
Now, if we say her stats are today, what?
20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But 5
That's crazy.
5.6
Is that
turnovers.
Those are hell of a number.
Those are hell
For
of
a
numbers.
rookie.
But to me, that's not
Period.
dominating.
Yeah, it's only not dominating
Hater.
because she's a rookie.
Now, if
No.
Because if she's
Hater. What did she say? Now, guys, this was back in the season. Now, everybody heard Caitlin Clark numbers. Hater. Let's replay this. Let's replay this. Run that beat back. Run that beat back a little bit more.
But to me, that's not
Period.
dominating.
yeah, it's only not dominating because she's a rookie.
Now, if
No.
Yeah, because
so
if she's putting up numbers like Asia right now, Would she be dominating?
Yes.
So it's about
Yeah.
the numbers.
Yeah.
I don't look at the dominating factor being numbers. It's what you're doing on the floor. And those numbers would change if the factors on the floor changes. If you make that layup,
Mhm.
the stats change. If you swing, I get a layup, stats change. Things are factors on the floor that we don't get to see because we're glorifying the stat.
And guess what? Caitlin Clark got players to make plays. There ain't going to be no missed layups. How many times Caitlin Clark passed the ball, missed layup, missed three? Ain't finna be none of that. Now, I ain't going to call players out by name because some of them are still on the team. Well, I'm here to tell you, dog, we ain't finna have none of that this year. You get the ball, you make your shot, bro. That's how we rock.
I'm going to say this, and then I want to be done with this whole conversation. So for people to come at me and say that I made those comments because I'm a racist, first of all, Black people can't be racist, but that's the farthest thing from my mind. I grew up in a very small West Texas town, predominantly white. My best childhood friend is white, went to predominantly white college, won a national championship. Pretty much everyone on the team was white. We're sisters to this day. That's not a part of my DNA. But for me, it's very important, though, that, I'm a Black woman, So it's important for me that I speak up for people that look like me. It's Black History Month. So, our ancestors.
What are you speaking up for? Nobody's targeting Black women. Now, this from last year. Now, she's going to get into some stuff about Caitlin here in a minute. But my thing is, what are you speaking up for? Nobody's targeting Black women. You created this whole race narrative.
Ancestors fought and died for us to have opportunities that we have today. So anytime I have an opportunity to obviously be on the podcast or anything where I feel like it's important for me to speak up and show support, that's what I want to do. I have no issues with Caitlin, her breaking the record. I think obviously is a tremendous accomplishment, although, we could get into that discussion also because there's a big debate on Lynette Woodard having the actual record. But I think what Caitlin has done for not just college basketball, but for women's basketball, period, I think has been great. The following, people watching the game, sellouts that we haven't seen ever. It just really bothers me, though, when people just take bits and pieces of what they want to take and they don't listen to everything and you don't hear everything. Because I do remember me saying that Caitlin, to me, could be the best college shooter I've ever seen, right? So I don't have any hard feelings towards Caitlin, no hard feelings towards Angel. My thing is when you put these expectations on these young women in college to go to the next level and be immediately dominant. And when that doesn't happen, then people come back and say, oh, she was a bust. She was a flop. She wasn't that good. Just let them do what they're doing in college, enjoy what they're doing in college, and let them become stars in the WNBA. It's not about me liking you, not liking you, me hating on you. I don't even know how to let those words come out of my mouth. But it was a lot. Yeah. But I have to say this before we move on. So to every single person on social media that held it down for me, that was oh no, we're not doing this. I got mad love and respect for all of them for showing up and showing out and making sure that I was good because people were checking on me. And I'm very
Cut it off. Now, one person that definitely stepped up for Caitlin Clark in the media and someone that's been there every step of the way is Nancy Lieberman. We have to play her clip here because she's had nothing but faith in Caitlin. She never badmouthed her, and she called out Cheryl Swoops. But I just want to go stay here with you guys just so we can remember where we started at. With Caitlin having this new team, people's not keeping the same energy, man. All these haters should have been the first people congratulating what the front office is.
Caitlin was, 25 years old. She was, however old, 24 years old. She was a fifth-year senior. She was taking 40 shots a game. Her records were illegitimate. And I got off the treadmill and I called her as a friend. And I said, you can say whatever you want. You can have your own opinion about anybody, but you do have to get the statistics right. I mean, facts matter. And if you just get ahead of this and just say, hey, I made a mistake on my numbers, then this thing is over and everybody respects you for your opinion. And, you might like Boston. I might like the Yankees. It's okay to have difference of opinions. Well, she got upset with me on the phone. And I was like, Cheryl, I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I'm just sharing. We're talking. And so our relationship it pretty much is not happening at this point. I tried to talk to her at the Final Four. She didn't want to talk to me. My life's going to be good or great with or without Cheryl Swoops in my life. I'd rather have her in it. But let me tell you the difference. That said, Caitlin was, 25 years old. She was, however old, 24 years old. She was a fifth-year senior. She was taking 40 shots a game. Her records were illegitimate. And I got off the treadmill and I called her as a friend. And I said, you can say whatever you want.
Now, that was Nancy Lieberman talking about her and Cheryl Swoops getting into it. Now, all of this stuff happened before Caitlin Clark entered the league. Now, ultimately, we know what happened. Now, with her having this new basketball team, the best one she ever played on, I want to know, where that same energy at? Where's the Gatekeepers at? Because it's looking like y'all have no faith in the Fever still. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you want to know why? Because I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.